catwalk, now sold in these very revamped Hilton shops. Europeans who vie vicariously, living in privilege most blindly, whose thirst for something soulful, to feel genuine community money can never fill. The people of color who are constantly being robbed on every level. Here in Chicago, school closings, food deserts, lives being lost, and the silence. I cry because I don't know how or where to start and play my part in this piece, in its healing. Overwhelming, and it's all alarming. The only thing I know in my heart is that this process will be one of collaboration. The wounding is deep, yet meets us continuously. New faces, new names, rising through time to the surface. A crossroad in our actions, inactions, past and present, truly unfolding between us, but eager to be repeated if we do not have the gumption to look at our heavy hands, outside and within.
I wish it could be louder.
So with healing, this poem is one I had of a dream, and I've shared it here before, so I want to end on that note. Yes. Rainbow feather medicine, songs of old, wisdom sacred, holding from a greater vision, passed down in the depths of millions. Seek clear justice rising, in the dark of dreams, this medicine finding you, the holder of creating. These imprints sewed, our actions a basket in the weaving. Our unified voices rolling on the plains, meadows, mountains, forests singing. Different notes, but a war drum beating.
All right. Pills is on.
Yes, Michelle, that was so. Can I give you a hug?
Pills is
Can I give you a hug? A hand hug? Oh.
Gentrification
Horrible.
is forward progress. Wicked Park, Logan Square, Humboldt
Yeah,
Park,
it is.
You know,
It is.
I lived in all those neighborhoods. I am a gentrifier. The artist is a gentrifier.
Yes.
Think about it for a moment.
That's true.
Evan McNair is a poet who sells books at $40 a crack. I have absolutely no idea how he does it because I cannot sell mine for $5. I buy my book.
It works
$5.
there.
No, I buy Evan McNair's for $45. $46 if he signs it. I'm like, what the hell? But then I read his stuff and I go, yeah, he's 10 times better than I am because my poetry is not as good as his. I humbly say today. And I am upset. But not upset enough to keep him from the mic. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan McNair.
Come on, Alan.
So, I'm glad he said, you know, what prices I usually charge, because this one is for $33. I knocked off the 99 cents.
You can get it in person.
It's still on Amazon, actually. It's from Checkered Cloth. I'm going to read 3 poems for it.
All right.
Okay, first one is called Slightest Bells Tinkling. By a ghostly light of a moon full, I saw the bright, sprightly dance of fairies. Small sparks of magic circle a thick, twisted tree all around. The night air was so still and quiet. I heard the sleigh bells tinkling. In that moment in time, I stood frozen. Sparkling white they were, pale colors. Shower from waving hands miniature, from dancing feet that dazzled and turned. My own limbs lifted to follow their steps and gestures in poor imitation. Lemon drops, stardust filled my mind as I still watched what I could not believe. Did I eat something to create this vision's beauty? Green corn and beef seemed too crude and coarse. One face, only as large as my eye, stands out from all the fairies, pearl white covered with spun gold. Eyes of sapphire, sweet lips of ruby, she is somehow familiar to me.
Hey.
This is called the open road. I love the open road. Its windings and turnings, its upward rolls and downward dips. I love to see the green fields go past in summer, or the crystalline branches of bare trees that overhang in the crisp air of winter. I want to run in the mysterious forests just out of my arm's reach. In the quietly humming car, through rustling paper bags, I search for an apple or a turkey sandwich to munch on while I read.
That's right.
About King Arthur's knights, their bold adventuring, and I imagine our vehicle to be approaching Camelot, although I know we're only going to Grandma's. Finally, hurricane of love.
Yes.
The hurricane of love blasts away all reason to play it safe. I can't hold back my confession of feeling so intense. A barrier rises between us, places an immediate distance before our friendship. Once a perfect island of calm approval, our stronghold of well-being, well-earned trust, all the sheltering trees level. Now so many toothpicks are grasped, but our grass hut, our comfort lashed apart by winds conflicting. What seemed so clear to me when I felt the tidal rush of affection for you becomes muddled by your tepid response. I have traveled this road sufficiently to know the edge well enough not to fall off every time someone new comes into my life. But when a tender wave carries me, I become foolhardy to push friendship toward further shore of romance. Intimacy on quietly towards commitment. What I am doing is so wrong that I cannot have my wish. I can't stop this feeling of my love. I cast forth my loving net for your tender heart. If it's caught within those gentle strands on water, I patiently await its return. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Only $33 for his book, basically.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
I'm in.
No 99 cents.
Just need to get my
From
card.
out of nowhere, he came, the mist, the trees. He says, I am a poet. He gives me that look with a sincerity, like this, a look of sincerity.
There it is.
That does look very sincere.
That looks very sincere.
Thank you. I just had to take a cat off.
I've seen Gregorio lie a lot, and that looks very sincere.
I'm getting a bad reputation for foreigner people. Adam's gonna go back to Ireland. Gonna go. We met this guy over there. He's a liar.
Diablo!
A real sincere liar. And I said, check him out on YouTube, by the way. Tell your friends. YouTube. You want to check out YouTube. That day maybe Doug will be hosting me. I think it's him.
I got you, man.
You made me lose my train of thought, so because I lost my train of thought, I cannot go any further. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, the poetry is over. Turn on that. I'm done. Fuck.
Wait a minute.
I'm done. I'm not here to be insulted, man. What shit is this?
Who's got
Seriously.
salt?
When the media talks that late, media talks like that to me, fuck that shit, man. Well, I get you. 20 years in the acting business, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
See, man, I got nervous. I was like, they go home. Fuck. And then Emilio slipped out quietly.
Emilio was never seen again.
He finally found out
They were like,
if he still had that 22 anymore.
Thank you, I got a shot with the bro. Thank you.
Hey,
I'm running out of time.
I'm ready.
I'm turning 28 tomorrow. I'm running out of time.
Happy birthday.
You have to say that.
Of course I did.
Victor Sagui is a poet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay!
A comedian, ladies and gentlemen. A handsome dude, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a nice one hand and bring in the microphone.
Come on, Victor!
This one is called Cazando Proyecciones, which is chasing projections in English. I'm going to read the English version first, but it's written in Spanish. I think it sounds really more. Wait, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wepa.
Yeah.
He got thirsty, not knowing where to go, always chasing his projections beneath the moon and the sun. Only him and me and you. You hear him in silence. Inexplicable suggestions surround my insides. I feel like screaming. But I know I only want to move my lips. The voice within. Only with God. Only the two. Alone. Lonely.
Hey, hey. Yes. Yes.
Here's Spanish. Se le dio sed, pero no supo por dónde ir, siempre persiguiendo sus proyecciones debajo la luna y el sol, solo él, en mi voz. Se le escucha con silencia, inexplicable sugerencias rodeando de entre mis entrañas. Siento como si quiero gritar, pero sé que no más quiero mover mis labios. La voz de mi voz, solo con Dios, solo los dos, solos. Last week, this poet came up and she was a badass activist. I got to talk to her after the show, and so this goes out to her, Melina, and every badass woman activist. Melissa, everyone that I met this past weekend as well. I'll do that to you guys. It's called El Mundo Dentro de Vos, the world within you. The world within you. In the darkest hour, they saw her. The girl was forged in the volcano. They saw her with just eyes. The corrupt fear her with fear. The corrupt hear her with fear.
Yes.
The calm in her voice leaves them with tatters of shredded vocal cords hanging from their brazen faces.
Yeah.
Batting her eyelashes in their nightmares. I pity those who are afraid, counting down the seconds until they meet face to face. Green eyes peer into her red eyes. The woman now navigates using the stars. The most profound world lives in her voice. The world is her village, living within you. She sleeps alongside the poor. Just do not disturb her. El mundo dentro de vos. En la hora más oscura, la vieron. La niña forjada del volcán, la vieron. Con ojos justos. El corrupto la escucha con terror. La calma en su grito lo deja con jirones de sus cuerdas vocales colgando de su carota, pateando sus pestañas en las pesadillas. Tengo lástima a los que la temen, contando los segundos hasta que se encuentren frente a frente. Ojos verdes se asoman a ojos rojos. La mujer se navega a través de las estrellas. El mundo más profundo vive entre de vos. El mundo es un pueblo, vive dentro de vos. Duerme al lado de los pobres, no las torbes. I wrote this last week, but it was actually a little hard to get through because I was going through some shit. So,
Come on, bro.
new week, right?
Hey.
So it's called pt2, which is the Incan sun god, and it's about just chasing the unattainable. And even though you might not get it, just appreciate the fucking journey, because you might find out parts of yourself that you never even loved. So,
Yes.
Today I got up and opened my window. The moon died and you came out. I tried to look for you. You shone the mute colors between my fingers as I caught you underneath a book. You left the page dog-eared. I read what you were reading. It freed me. Today I rode my bicycle to the beach. I swear I felt you as a hint on the seashore, playing with the kids, kicking the ball around. I tried to look for you, underneath the shadows of your favorite tree, an abstract object without form, without line. I fell asleep. I dreamt that I was swimming in your eyes, and you were being attacked. Today I heard your voice in a conversation between two birds. I chased them until their wings engulfed you and the two disappeared into your shoulders. And again, I fell asleep beneath your shadows. Tonight you died and the moon came out. Laying in my bed, I kept thinking, retracing my steps, reliving my memories, a day full of smiles. You made me remember to look for a moment, to look for the sun in you. And this is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Hoy me levanté a abrir mi ventana. La luna moría y tú salías. Y te traté de buscar. Brillaban los mudos colores entre mis dedos cuando te caché debajo de un libro. Dejaste la página doblada. Leí lo que estabas leyendo y me liberó. Hoy manejé mi bicicleta a la playa y te juro que te sentí como una pista en la orilla del mar, jugando con los niños, pateando la pelota y te traté de buscar. Debajo de la sombra de tu árbol favorito, un objeto abstracto sin forma, sin línea. Me quedé dormido y soñé que estuve nadando en tus ojos. Permaneces intacta. Hoy escuché tu voz entre la conversación de dos pájaros. Los perseguí hasta que sus alas te cubrieron y los dos se desaparecieron en tus hombros. Otra vez me quedé dormido debajo de sus sombras. Hoy noche morías y la luna salía. Acostado en mi cama seguí pensando, retrasando mis pasos, reviviendo mis memorias. Un día lleno de sonrisas, me hiciste acuerdo de buscar un momento para buscar el sol. en ti.
Hey.
Siempre going bilingual in us, man.
Yes. Yeah, brother.
Hoy noche, tomorrow night, mañana oscuro.
Yeah. Hey.
We're doing sign
Poem
language.
in silence. He is not only an excellent photographer, novelist, blogger, photojournalist, traveler. He's all those things and more, ladies and gentlemen. But what makes him an excellent person and a dear friend of mine, ladies and gentlemen, is that he's writing my unofficial autobiography.
Come on.
We've been working on my unofficial autobiography for 17 years, and we have accumulated 17 strong pages. Very complex shit. Complex man, complex writer, complex shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday, you go to our Facebook page and check out all the photographs that he has taken this evening for your viewing pleasure.
Yes.
You can see, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chuck Kramer, put your hands
Come on, Chuck.
With a feather in his cap.
That's right. I just want you to know that being the unofficial autobiographer of Gloria Gomez is a highly paid position.
That's right.
My compensation is just, well, we won't even talk about it.
See that hat he's wearing?
There it is.
Paid for.
And the pictures, I'll get the pictures up on the Weeds Facebook page tomorrow. So if you haven't liked it, it's Weeds Facebook, or it's Weeds Poetry at the Hideout. Go like it, and then you'll get a feed. And if you want me to tag you, then friend me up, and then I'll be able to put your name on your picture, and you'll get it even more directly, right to your inbox.
Woo!
And,
That's
that's what
efficiency.
everybody wants after a night of weeds. See what you did last night. So, this is seasonal poetry. This is the season of graduation, so high school graduation. You bounce across the stage with a proud, tasseled grin, sure the adult world will greet you with a smile on the other side of your diploma. Little do you know or care that the days stretch with seamless precision to a pockmarked future of jobs and lost loves and cold needles, where hands ring with confusion, fenders dent with disappointment, and sheets are stained with tears and terror. Today, dreams sparkle on the TV screen of your imagination as you parade in spotlight triumph to the cheers of peers, the light of your parents, and the promise of tomorrow, when you will cut your teeth on the knife blade of reality, which lurks so quietly, so deceptively, in the back pocket of your youth. And I think we've all had a bite of that one time or another.
Absolutely.
This is also the season for weddings, for brides, the perfect wedding, right? It's always in June.
Poor people. Just kidding.
I'm already spoken for him. Besides, you're not my
That's one
type.
of the biggest disappointments of my life. One of the biggest disappointments of my life. I thought we had
Well,
Well,
Lauren,
always
maybe maybe we can work something out. Talk to me later. I'm a big-hearted poet. There's room for everybody. And thanks for mentioning that. Anyway, this is when my brother got married, my brother Jack. This is for a poem I wrote for him and his wife Louise.
All right.
At this crease in your heart, where morning scampers after the kiss of the sun, love wraps time around your shoulders like a comfortable old coat. You turn the collar up against the damp chill and scan the sky for the possibility of warmth as you walk to the corner. You smile good morning to your fellow commuters, take the hand of your traveling companion, and board the bus, riding to tomorrow with technicolor dreams that transform the concrete street into a glass-fingered skyline that sparkles along the horizon of happiness. You share your seat, look through the paper together, clipping coupons and planning nutritious meals as you head to the store for Kleenex, cream, and some red cabbage. You leave the 23rd rehash of your uncle's financial fiasco around with comments about the traffic, and swell with pride as you plan elaborate childhoods for unborn offspring, who you are sure will smile with gratitude at your gentle, doting indulgence. And when darkness shadows the street and destinations are no longer clear, it's nice to come home and ignore the mail as you slide into your slippers and try to decide whether you want French fries or mashed potatoes, which the pork chops which sizzle so contentedly in the moist, warm kitchen of your heart. Marriage.
Hey! All right, man. Good job, brother. That was awesome.
It's beautiful.
Right. Thank you.
Both Chuck and I have had long marriages. Mine lasted 10 years and I was finally done. His went a little longer.
Finally.
37. I figured I got married so I could throw a big ass party, which I did. And then 10 years later, I threw a big ass party to get divorced. You yawning at me, man?
No.
He's waiting for his time.
It's still early.
Nice.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
Where you from again, Nick?
New Brunswick. No, I'm literally from the northwest side of Chicago.
The lower west side of Chicago?
Northwest.
Oh, northwest. Oh. I was gonna say there's no such thing as
No,
the lower west
Cumberland.
side of Chicago, man.
Cumberland and
Yeah, there
Irving.
is. What
From
are
the
you
far
talking
east
about?
side of
Of course there
Chi-Town.
is. There's
Right in the middle
The
of
far east side of Chicago. Now that I understand.
The forest preserves.
But before we get any further, ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that I can bring up our next poet. Because we have 10,000 more poets to go.
Of course.
And we only have 16 minutes to do it with.
What? For real?
Is that ability part of the Dub Power 2? Dub 2 pistol power, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a nice little hand. He's been doing the film this evening. But now he's going to put on the hat of a poet. He is a man that created words that sometimes I don't understand. Of course, English is my second language, and 90% of the English language I do not understand, and 90% of the Spanish language, what I used to know, I don't understand.
Anymore.
And so somehow I think I'm going mute. Can't speak either language correctly.
Huh? Go for it.
He said it.
As the Reverend stabs me in the back. Again. I am proud to say that he is a host of our evening maybe, I don't know, next week or the following week, he's going to be our host. So when we come back, I will not be hosting. Maybe even Lawrence Stanton will be hosting. But tonight is his night. He will read you 3 or 2, maybe 1, fabulous, possibly very short, 3 lines.
We're taking up 5 of our 16 minutes.
What is it, like 1 o'clock?
Oh, the most beautiful poetry you have ever heard, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up and bring it to the microphone.
Nicholas, my cousin.
My dear brother, down to pistol power, ladies.
Take it away, then.
Oh, my pleasure.
A better intro like McCarthy.
Hey, that's right.
My brother, it's been a beautiful night. I gotta tell you, I come out here every week. I host sometimes, and still there are nights when I feel, wowed and honored to just be able to get up here and follow all the wonderful acts that I've gotten to see. And tonight's certainly one of those nights. So thanks everyone who's read tonight, and I will try to be worthy of you. This is an overflow of humility here. I gotta round it out a little bit. You people are lucky to hear from me. Thank God for me. This is everything obvious is Friday. I hope you enjoy it. It's in 4 parts. Part 1 is the same name as the Everything Obvious is Hiding. You can't see electricity, with the exception of lightning. You can't see air, unless you're seeing your breath meet the cold. You can't see your blood when it's blue, inside of you. You can only see it when it comes out red. Stop it flowing or you're dead. Part 2, let the ghosts in. Let the ghosts in. They need a chance to play. Or they'll have nothing fun to do but haunt. So, if you don't want to get haunted, let the ghosts in. Part 3, Mellow Mario. Spilled mercury pools on the mirror. You can't pick it up. It's not the 70s. Who do you want to be, want to be, want to be? Part 4, suggestions. It's time to live in the shattered sun. Blow out before you go out. Learn to forget the difference between yellow and gold. That's Everything Obvious is Hiding. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, folks. It's a pleasure and a privilege and a pleasure. You know all my lines by now if you've been here a few times. But you may not have heard this one. I haven't read this thing in a little while. It's a Doug Power deep cut, and I call it Animals, and I hope you enjoy it. I'm a coloratura, says the spider to no one in the dark. He's a really amazing visual artist, says the sparrow to the other sparrow as they watch a dog rolling in the crap of a raccoon. Well, I should go back up to my tree, says the squirrel to the other squirrel. Would you like to chase me up it like a crazy person? No. I have to go back to my tree and check on my kids. But thank you for thinking of me. A little bird sits in a bird bath in the sun, washing himself with as much joy and enthusiasm as has ever existed. Oh my God, thank you, says the little bird to my mother who isn't there. I really needed this. 2 pigeons sit in Millennium Park. And we're almost the same thing as doves, and we get no credit for it. Yeah. And you know what I hate most about them? It's the bitchy little looks they give you. Like, why would you want to live with us? Can't you see we're smoky and poisonous and awful? And it's like, yeah, thank you. We know you're disgusting. So is your disgusting food. We just can't stop eating it. Yes. I hope we get some of the taquito today. Look at them, buzzing nervously in and out of their hives, like bees, like apes dressed as bees. I like bees. They're crunchy.
And they act like it's forever, and like it'll all be theirs forever. But you and I both know that in the next blink of the sky's eye, they'll all be consumed by fire. What? Seems a shame. What shame? Don't you know we'll be kings again, stupid? Like in the days of T-Rex, the king of dinosaurs? Where will we get taquitos? Are you kidding me? I don't believe in T-Rex. What does that even mean? Maybe sometimes Tyrannosaurus felt like a king. I think most of the time, Tyrannosaurus was just a hungry bird. As the first pigeon tries to think of a clever rejoinder, the sun sets on Millennium Park, and the two pigeons fly away. It's animals, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, folks. Thank you. And finally, a poem that I call At the Bottom of the River, It Is Dark. I mean, they're all dark at the bottom. Really shallow river. I'll work on it for you. I'll put a little asterisk next to the title and have like a little note. Some rivers may be only mid-dark at the bottom.
That would be at the bottom of a really deep.
At the bottom of a reasonably deep river. Some rivers on very clear, sunny days may not be dark. Generally speaking.
Read the fucking poem.
Thank you. I'm working on it. If I can get away with it. All right. Here's At the Bottom of the River, It Is Dark. And I hope you enjoy it. If you want to live 100 years or more, you have to get close to the sun. This is what the trees know that the grass doesn't. When rough winds are blowing, that is a good time to let go of pride. This is what the grass knows that the tree doesn't. Still, I know that nothing's really true unless it rhymes. And I refuse to be defined by the tenor of these snitch-ass times. I had grown weary of humility. I wore it like a dusty old coat season after season, only to discover it made me sneeze and it didn't keep out the cold. My Dutch uncle once told me, every man needs a light dusting of arrogance, or men will resent you and women will suspect you. Now I take that advice like Polish medicine, which is to say, constantly, whether I need it or not. And everything is so easy for me now that it defies explanation. The clouds are only my friends now, and everywhere I go is my home. At the bottom of the river is dark. Little care I for your burrs, barbs, Damien. You've been trying to sell that big bag of salt for years. No one will ever buy it now, Damien. We both know that. The door's closed, and the streetlights have all gone out for you, Damien. Anyway, I'm gonna go lie down on this pile of towels. If anyone asks after me, I'm outside having a smoke. Is it the same? Let it rain. I came in the same way I left in the rain. I only ever understood confusion, but I was rather taken with disdain. Let the game go sane. Let the night come alive like black terrain. Let my name wash away in the rain. Oh, but I'm sick of pride and your petty ambition. I got a new career, washing dishes down by the riverside. Doo-ba, doo-ba-doo, I'll wash your dish. Doo-ba, doo-ba-doo, chicken bones for the fish. Still, I am most often drunk, like the popular gangster rapper Blas Lucius. I'm on to you now. I know you're trying to confuse us. Just as rabbits get pulled out of their holes by the moon, just close your eyes. We'll be there soon. Just like purple flowers sit under suffering stars, we'll wait here quietly for the Prince of Mars. Once, I was dumb, like a monkey. Now I am smart, like a dog. Smart enough not to worry about the things I will never understand.
Yes.
In order to explain all of this, I'd have to take you on a journey of 1,000 years. Barkeep, I'll take 1,000 beers. It was a time when we all had to say that every woman was beautiful and every man was handsome. It was a time we wore our fragility like armor. We were always deciding on new rules and then forgetting to tell anyone, so our hearts were always on fire. Back then, we were all working on our own private gardens. Some of them were beautiful, but like Congress or a European film director, we never found the patience to prune our gardens. There was no trimming. We just kept planting seeds. The old man was thinking in these and other veins as he dripped generally towards sleep with no special commitment in the lamplight. Then settings of pastel pinks and oranges and sandy tans. Adobe walls where calmly dressed people talked in lively tones, content in their surroundings, and without concern that there was some better or realer place to be, and if time and space were infinite, if context was free-flowing off a cliff into nothing, this was where they were and would remember having been. This was the place, as sure as any. Someday, my descendants will get to live in space, one of them said with no special prompting. Do you plan on having children? Someone else asked. Doesn't matter. Everyone who's born after I die are my descendants. And someday, they will live in space. At the bottom of space, it is dark. Thank you.
At the bottom of a shallow river, it is dark.
Yeah. Not according to Chuck.
If you ever see the bottom of a shallow river, it is not dark. It was a oxymoron.
It's a good note. Good note. That's what we say in the theater. Good note.
Yeah.
Could be a murky river.
Good night.
Yeah, it would be dark. Let's have a discussion about it.
Class! Homework for next week is going to be shut the fuck up.
I'm waiting to hear that all day.
In 3 rhymes. I bet you never been to a poetry reading like this. Unless, of course, he was born in Belfast, and then he's probably even worse than this one. What can I say about my next dear friend? Dear friend as she is, she's one of our hosts, MCs, poetry night. She does an excellent and wonderful job. She comes from a world that is hard for me to define, but her poetry is. Somebody's masturbating in the back.
It happens every time I read it, Gene.
No respect, ladies and he can't help it. He's a unicorn. He can't help it.
Close, though. Oh my God! Where's the Reverend? I'm sorry. Every week I feel like I'm apologizing to you. This week is no different. So for that, I'm sorry. A couple poems to share with you guys. This first one is called Reckless. I'm pretty reckless. Not the kind of reckless that makes people's Snapchat stories, like kicking a stop sign while drunk. The kind of reckless like taking an expressway exit at 80, deciding midway if I'm gonna turn the wheel. The kind of reckless that ruins peace, like walking through a silent park, gazing over the edge of a bridge, judging how far it is, until the next person walks by with their dog. Kind of reckless that puts depression means to shame. But I'll laugh about it still. Reckless. I'm pretty anxious. But when I say anxious, I don't mean I get nervous. I mean I hold my breath when a cashier hands me my change and there's someone behind me. I mean, I do. I scramble to hide the change away. I throw it away just to get out of the way. When I say I'm anxious, I mean that I'll write a text message out 5 times in a note so they can't see the dots. Then I'm taking shots of waiting a response. And all they asked was how I've been lately. Anxiety is not fucking cute. It is cruel. It's chaining me to my bed, watching posts pop up to events that I wanted to go to. Scrambling for excuses as to why I'm not there. Circling parking lots because the spot doesn't feel right. My skin doesn't feel right. I guess I'm a little anxious. But it's hard to explain. I guess being anxious and reckless, it's easy to have someone to blame. Caution in the wind can't really be that much of a shame, but I made these synonymous with my name. Everyone likes being reckless, right? Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
You want to know what makes being reckless fun? Whiskey. My next poem is called Bated Breath.
Shot.
I'll be right back.
Shots.
This is called Bated Breath. When you kiss me now, I'm not sure if I want you to, but our twisted tongues collide and slip into each other like they belong there. Like nothing else is around for me to fear. But I don't own the feeling. It floats above me. Hold on, sorry. It floats above me as a dark haze, cloudy with drunken uncertainty, as fleeting as your sincerest apology. Sprawled out in front of me is my angriest hard-on, a tingle that I can't suppress. Even with the thoughts of lies and revenge, your threats dance behind me, tucked just far enough into the shadows that they seem small. And the heavy beating of my chest pounds louder and larger. I am aware of my own self-destruction, but I called you. As if somewhere I know what I want, and I believe that I can fill this desperate longing, pretending like your company doesn't make me feel worse. Looking through your eyes into the buzzing space behind, no longer seeing the soft cheeks of a loved one, or the dimpled skin to caress. Each hair follicle a peak of turbulent rage. When your muscles twitch, I flinch. The sparkle in your eye means mischief, not safety. And walking with you means skipping over ants and spiders in case I need an army to defend me in the seemingly endless embrace. I invited you, but I'm caged, and I hold the leash. So get on your knees and wait with bated breath. Melt like a snowflake disappearing on wet pavement, because most people are better in the abstract.
Woo! Wow!
Oh,
I have one last piece to share with you guys,
Come.
and in honor of June, which, as you might know, is Pride
Month.
Pride Month.
I will be sharing one piece each week that is queer-related in some way, shape, or form. Could be sex lovers,
So
could be
awesome.
sexuality.
Yes.
I just wanna, like,
so I can
eat
make John feel uncomfortable. Whatever I have to do it. Alright, so if I can find it, that would be lovely. I put them all in order for y'all, and then I messed it up, so I'll call it a giant mess.
That was beautiful.
wow.
That was beautiful. So eloquent.
I lost it. Okay. This is called Ode to the Guy Who Bummed My Lighter and Tried to Bum Me Out. I came here alone, and I'm leaving alone. But I'm out here smoking a cigarette with you. And you keep telling me that I don't look gay. But my hair bow and red lipstick lead you to believe something other than the fact that I'm going to go home, get on RedTube, and search squirting porn. Sometimes the ugliest guy, so I can picture you telling me that I'm not gay enough.
Oh, man.
Because I wear dresses that remind you of your daughter, and you can scoff. Oh, fuck me. I lost it. Hold on.
We're with you.
Because I wear dresses that remind you of your daughter, and you can scoff at the holes in my nose and the ink in my sleeve, but I have a job and a home. Sure, some anxiety. Definitely not a need for your approval. A spritz of perfume and a swipe of lipstick is not an invitation for your misogynistic excuses. Yes, you can read my tattoo. No, you can't grab me by the arm. No, you can't grab me by the pussy. And no, we can't grab this after this. Your comment about being confused by me because I look like a real woman confuses me. What is it exactly that would make me look like a fake woman or a queer woman? Do I need to shave my head instead of my armpits? Do I not wear enough what constructs tell you that that's only what gay women can look like? I'm sorry that I fit into shapes of what matches the look of someone who would totally be into you. But when you asked me for a lighter, did you just get that one? When you asked me for a lighter, I smiled and obliged until you started attacking who I am, turning my pleasant customer service voice into brutal bitch face, making me want to splash my whiskey in your face and run my fingernails, trimmed too short across your corneas. But I will. I'll smile, and I'll listen to how to be better pleasing to you, lighter guy. I'll eat your advice like bar popcorn, and I'll take notes on maxi pads with bright red lipstick.
Hey!
Oh my gosh, that was so
She might be your host next week. Be here and be surprised. Or it could be Doug Power. Who knows? All night long, they have been zippity zappity zippity zappity and really throwing my game off. I love the fact that they're sitting right in front of me.
You know?
Fodder for my ability to return quickness of wits. Without them, this night would have been horrible and blasé. But no, they sat in front of me and jitter-jatter to each other and to me. I wanted to take them and hug them and throw them out the door, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
They were so good. They made me look like really a great MC, which I'm really not. So without further ado, my dear good friend who I met 16 years ago, he was my student at Blase High School, where I taught him how to read and write English in the northwest side of the city of Chicago. And I used to call his parents because all his poetry was about fucking and sucking, and said, no, you cannot do that in high school. And he says, why not? My mom and dad do it all the time. And I go, quit peeking to the bedroom. But they're not in the bedroom, they're on the couch. Ah, I say, you lie? He says, you want to come see? I did. He was very good in the net, in the internet. But who's telling? Ladies and gentlemen, a voice of the future, Nick, is in the house.
Oh.
Put that together. Give him a nice little hand.
Thank you all.
Hell yeah! Woo! Yeah!
This is called Bright Future.
Oh, wait. I know, just
See?
Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. Woo! Inspire me more.
Ex-wife, because I'm gonna take her.
Alright. Quiet down, he's about to read his poem.
Bright Richard, contemplate the weight of the heavy hate that you create. Be great to rather wait for a crate full of diamonds sent by Somalians and expect to have a mother I can rely on. Emotionally vacant. You think that's love? You're mistaken. Destroying wrong, a boy is gone and the man has been awakened. Compelled to keep spelling out keys to new realms and unlock minds like it's exercise. Become a vestibule that drains a cesspool of restless tears from pitiful eyes. Recompense. Let your forgiveness be like a river, steady, ever flowing and peaceful. Give all your heart can dispense and quiver when you see blessings come showing back threefold. He told us that we must give to receive, so keep giving while you're living as if everything was free. Just the fact that we exist and move and heal should be enough proof to you that he is real. And the existence of my faith is something I cannot conceal. Because I gotta share the good news of Christ's life in Jah's kingdom. It has been accomplished were Jesus' last words, and he means them. He got whipped and he bled and got called a liar, because those standards that came from his mouth were much higher. And it ceases to exist when he's talking about the fire. Our entire existence began in an instant, and a new beginning is not far in the distance. The vision. Yeah, I know.
Hardcore.
You're good.
Got really hardcore.
Is not far in the distance. The vision of harmony between men. Elderly brought to health, and no one lies, no one sins. I'm passing on the message and hoping you can start to see his utopia. The former things have passed away, and the future is an open door.
Woo! Alright. You just know it verbatim.
I know verbatim, but these are the ones that I just wrote that I need to look at.
Oh, yeah.
This is called Psych Your Cycle.
Oh, wow, okay. Go for it.
Life's just a fraction. Or rhymes with closed captions of my actions. Distraction, the cause and effect, trains you to expect what's coming back at you. The master, flipping words like a spatula. Got a beautiful life. Beautiful wife, that's what you are. A beautiful life, I'm feeling like I won The Bachelor. My father is the starter of the heart that still remains in me. My mother found a lover and has never been the same to me. I hate to be the one to burst your bubble, but your head so far up into space, can't even see it with a Hubble. Your so-called intelligence fails to find its relevance, because when you cloud love with hate, it negates your phony sentiments. Homie, bet I meant it, to entice your line of credit, but it's nice to take advice and make up wise words like you said it. Boom, it's pathetic. You just took the truth and bent it. Now that it's coming out of my mouth, is it true that you presented? Or is your interpretation of it just not what you expected? I'm a straight shooter. Want to make sure for your children you're not their hate tutor. As long as you do just what she says, I bet you're great to her. Because she knows that in the garden of love you were a late bloomer. This shit's not funny. You ain't no A. Schumer. They know what the deal is. To me, these bruises are not rumors.
Oh, carry on.
These bruises are not rumors. And Jackie's good. Jackie's my mom's name.
Oh, yeah.
And Jackie's good because whose kids aren't in the same room? Hers. And when someone asks why, there's a sigh, a son. Boomers. Boomers, yeah. But we ain't the Cincinnati Bengals. How can you be a square and still have no right angles? Be brave, move forward, untangle what was mangled. Don't follow this fake prophecy created by a pregnancy, then pass on a hate torch like it was a legacy. What were you thinking? According to mom that I've been drinking, and if I were to pass away, your eyes would not even be blinking. That's my son. Yeah, that's a nice one. You're so cold I need a sweater. You suck more than a Dyson. Third verse. My wife. is what your so-called father says. He's treated her with so much disrespect, our actual father is rolling in his flower bed. Enough said. I've bled a million tears for fears, perpetuated by lies and deceitful men. Amen. To the Lord above who showed me, to the power above who showed me. I never do this to my brother, trying to come across like another. You don't even know me, homie. People on the street show me more love than you show me. And if I can't let go, the debt grow. No longer feeling like I'm special. Profess soul, invest. No, the death toll's detrimental. Eventually I pray that you'll be mentally free. I'm not beneath you, and you are not beneath me. And Mama's been skimming off the top of what Papa had bequeathed me. Secretly. Pero you didn't know it, right? But sadly, because how you treated me, I might just think you might. Michael, I spit this rhyme to psych your cycle. It's clear, yo, I'm De Niro when you're not even Catherine Heigl. It's more insane. You're more like Cain. Get rid of your brother for your own claim to fame. It's a shame that you said that you wouldn't blink if I was dead. Or did Mom just make that up? Surprised like the lies when she was fucking dad up. Husband plus father equals shitty brother, and it just don't add up. Do your tears stay in when Chris and Aiden are playing? Why don't you see your brother, Dad? What is the answer you're saying? I'm still the same kid, like back at Canty with Striegel. You think my crime's a problem, but it's not because it's legal, so do some research. Then go make yourself a t-shirt. You still got problems in your life, it's your wife and not me, jerk. Just make some love with your passion, so your reaction's not knee-jerk. Then smooth attraction till we're dancing like it was Saturday Night Fever.
Come on, one more.
It's all weedsy and good.
The world, I heard the world.
Yeah, the world.
All right.
Too disturbed. It's turn. Enemy.
Yeah, you know.
Come on.
Here we go.
The world is too concerned with burning what others earn. How are we going to keep this world to turning if we refuse to choose to learn? And we got towns of clowns wearing crowns that they abuse and bruise to earn. You came up? No. Just gave your blame up. But the flood of Jesus' blood that we share from the same cup. You live your life corrupt and want to wear a king's crown. But how is it a come up when you're bringing others down? You make your mothers frown, kill your brothers because they're brown, and fill our streets with blood and watch the world around you drown. Your voice can't make a sound when your lungs are filled with water. And blood has drowned the ground, yet we continue with the slaughter. Call that girl a bitch like you forgot she's someone's daughter. She doesn't know what love is because nobody ever taught her. Weakness of the heart tears our lives apart, and relationships are over before they even start. Depart from the hatred. Honor love is sacred. Look at your face in the mirror and just hope that you don't break it or mistake it for someone else's grill. Because when you're playing with fire, it's impossible to chill. So you tilt your perspective to feel more collected and talk about your problems like there's no way to correct it. Reject that way of thinking. Correct your mind's distinction before you lose all that you've worked for faster than you're blinking. Let the knowledge sink in and record it what you thought of. Know that it wasn't real every time that you bought love, distraught love. It's a love you can't respect. Love in the surge that's in your pants, but your heart just can't connect. So that nut you bust is nothing but lust. You must go beyond the crust and love a girl you can trust. Plus, you gotta be able to trust yourself, because you can make some bad decisions when you're high upon a shelf. So don't poison your person. Lose your poison, worsen the struggles that we face in life, because they'll be there for certain. Embrace all that is good, and then on evil close the curtain, because what you give comes back around, and then you'll be the one who's hurting. Change your ways, because the actions that you're taking may erase your days. Chopping on the CD with your razor blades, and you get so freaking geek that you just stay awake. But evil can't compete when you relate your faith. So get down on your knees and just pray away. Start a new day, and do not hesitate. You make that day today. Leave behind all that your flesh wants. Children are starving, yet we still gotta go to restaurants. It's selfish. Still hide away like shellfish with a camouflage of kindness until they prey upon the helpless. But who's to blame in a game with no winners? Especially when we're one and the same, we're all sinners. We sit down and eat without thanks for our dinners. Deranged until we make a change to our innards. Soul, mind, and body connected as one. Tell Jehovah I'm sorry and say to Satan you're done. Give praise to the one and only omnipotent and stray from the way of your flesh's imprisonment. Believe in the dream that your heart is envisioning. The future is bright. It's our fight and we're winning it. Healed by the light of this undeserved kindness, revealing insight to replace a man's blindness. Do what is right and stand up for his highness. Let's move forward with love and leave evil behind us. Search the soul so the flesh you can't find us. Lay course for the source of his word to remind us that happiness is found when you nurture your spirit. And the words of the liar will hurt, so don't hear it. His fire cannot scare you when you work to not fear it. Then you'll learn that the burn is of love for your dearest. Friends and familia, can I ask you what you really love? Because materialism is a self-inflicted prison built by poor decisions and ran by mass hysteria. Man, it's scary, huh? Thinking of some of the things you did that use the very same excuses that you used to as a kid. You claim that tame is lame, place blame on all you see, that fail to unveil the male your heart wants you to be. And when the choices to choose come from the voices of fools, the youth are swimming in schools, in poisonous pools. Majority rules, and minority waits for a good hood with schools and some food on a plate. Don't exacerbate fate like your weight has no pull. Because we got to give back till the hungry go full. Because your tithe is alive. It's a seed that will grow in an earth full of lies like Jah's eyes. So he'll know who attempts interventions with will and contentment. Who stomps on resentment with love and affection. Who sees their misdeeds and then pleads for correction. Who prays for the days of injustice to end, who craves for their enemy to be a friend, who loves one another just as himself, who makes some good scratch just to share all the wealth, who heals all the ill and gives sight to the blind, that reveals his will to leave none behind. The God of second chances. Let us pray like a mantis and empower our scholar towards Satan's advances while he lies and dances round our honest God's truth and tries to implant his spoiled seed in God's youth. But Jah's army exists. We don't fight with our fists. We love with our hearts and we pray for our kids. When the day comes, it's his. Like a whisper in the wind, and this system of madness will come to an end.
Let's play like a...
Like I said, we're feeling poetry. We're feeling spiritual earlier, I said.
Play as if we have hum.
Here we are. Next, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, hard to follow, but not the end. Brendan Gardner has been waiting patiently.
Let's go, Pete.
Where you at?
Let's give him a grind for his time. Brendan's in the house.
Indeed. Mr. Cardona.
I just don't want to be rude. I'm so done prepared.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
So, where do you begin when plans don't go as planned? You have all these eggs in a fancy basket, and all of a sudden you get hit by the truck of unpredictability. You get more eggs? Does it have to be eggs? What about the basket? Most importantly, what went so wrong with the plan? The more I thought about this, the more I realized how easy it is for a person to get lost in the what ifs. If every idea or plan worked out just like that, then how's a person like me going to learn anything? Folks like me always seem to learn better after complaining and failing over and over again. It's frustrating to have a vision of something only to not have it work out as expected. But when it happens, you gotta get up, move on. Figure out how to make your basket stronger, or upgrade it to another more modern container, I suppose. Basket thing doesn't seem to hold up so well in 2018. But the reason is there. If your basket gets hit by a truck, maybe it was a bad place for a basket. So again, let's start at the beginning, then when we get to the end, we can stop. Just look out for trucks, and maybe this time avoid baskets altogether.
There you go.
Whatever he said. From Iceland to Mexico, he traveled with his goddess woman, Viking, pioneer, biker, poet, drinker. He is here.
Not necessarily in that order.
Which
Interrupt
one?
me again, man. Interrupt me again, man. I'm giving you a good fucking introduction. Fuck it.
Fucking.
Roy Henry's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's been absent for way too long. He's been, he's been chained, and now he's been freed. He was given permission by the, to be here.
I was going to say something.
Do not say anything nice about me because you and I are no longer friends.
Don't spoil his reputation.
You've been spoiled.
There it is.
Anybody having any fun tonight? I mean, is this
Yes.
great?
Yeah!
I've heard some really, really great talent and great people, but how about for the godfather of poetry, Gregorio?
Yes!
He's the reason that we all are here. All right, I couldn't decide. When I got here, everybody's laughing, everybody's having a great time. I couldn't decide whether to do 3 silly poems or 1 silly semi-erotic story. You're supposed to pick one.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the poem. This one is called When I Grow Up. When I grow up, I want to be an asshole. I want to pass you on the highway, switch lanes in front of you, then slow down. I want to cut you off at the drive-thru, then order for 12. I want to order your friends a round of drinks and forget my wallet. I want to tear up your bathroom and kitchen to remodel, then go fishing. I want my friends to throw me a really nice moving away party, then stay. When the police bust our party, I want to ask you to hold my drugs while I go talk to them. I want to tickle your baby and leave a bruise. I want to call you and tell you I'll be late coming home while I'm sleeping with your sister. I want to be a wealthy tycoon so I can give a power generator to a poor village, then charge them double for the fuel.
Nah, dude.
I want to take you on an exotic foreign vacation, then disappear. Yes, some people want to be baseball players or beauticians, but not me. I want to be an asshole, just like everybody else. This one's called Our Fathers. Our fathers who are not in heaven, but rather here on earth. We hear your words before we're born, feel your energy before our birth. Were you ecstatic at this event? Made a change in your life? Or did you bemoan this awful fate and blame your adoring wife? We follow everything you say. All you know is what we get. We'll never know until much later if you did your best or were a piece of shit. It doesn't matter about the house, the bling, or how much you charge. It matters whether your love was small or given in extra large. And by love, we don't mean that you feel better, like you've given plenty and all of that. But you're being there, watching, holding, guiding. The rest is just a bunch of crap. Yeah. Those of you who wish to be fathers, and those who have found as much instead, be the hero you adore, instead of the zero where you may have been led. Fight for the right to be a man and rise above tomorrow. Be deserving in their eyes, the hero they wish to follow. No need to be Captain America, Iron Man, or the Energizer battery. Just be the dad you wish you had, because imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
Oh.
Yes!
Roy is in the house.
And lastly, where's the big applause? This is called Rosebed. As he rose from her bed, he knew his heart had been taken. Not just given, because that would imply no action from her, but taken, because to give one's heart is something too precious to leave to chance. And he had taken hers and wrapped it in the exchanges that they shared. They each had held their prize close, knowing what they had would be for no other. And they managed the bittersweet parting in honor for the other, knowing their tears would be no more. Their joy would be made manifest until the end of their day.
All right.
Hey. Yeah. That's love. That's love.
Two piston powers.
Two piston powers. Communication poetry before I rewrite it and make it mine.
I leave those to the earth, you know? Those are passed on. Thanks, Steve.
You say you leave it to the earth. That's close enough. No, I don't disrespect your poetry, and I love it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Not last, but not least. He's been entertaining us from the rear. We always need someone who can keep us going forward, to keep us moving to the next level. He's been doing that for us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, he's been a poet who has stuck with us through thick and thin. We have fought at bars, we have told each other to go fuck up, and then we continue to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear good friend, who I've known for many years, or maybe I think I met you last week, but that goes without saying, Emilio Maldonado. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a beautiful. Not last, but not least.
Those were the days.
Alright, I can't do no he is bunker, but yeah, just a lot of thank you to Gregorio for doing this, carrying it on, keeping it going, because
Only 32 years. It's not that hard.
Yes, but it's also the neighborliness of this bunker, because it's like, we have different neighbors and some of you don't fucking like, but everybody wants to fucking, cut the grass the same way, so run it down. And Gregorio's been always knowing and embracing all of our fucking asses, like, for a long time, so it's always very appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
Now, those of you who know me know that I don't really whisper like that. That's like literally kind of this chosen few type, house. But it is the fucking truth that there's been a lot of people that have come to the Weeds open mic and have been able to share and express, and it is always worth mentioning and appreciating. So. Gracias,
Sí se puede.
Working class shame.
Sí se puede.
Mid.
Great Luke, Greasy Bushin, Traición. You've already seen me naked. I got enough friends. They smell like weed and whiskey, vegan body stink, and Ashland Avenue. All the people that think you're extraordinary die or leave.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.
That's right.
Plug Nichols. Now, I know shy we don't talk. I ask you this all the time. You never tell me the words while I'm written on my mirror. I feel another woman's lower back. My hand notices the difference. She's just standing there, enjoying the attention. I wonder if I ever benefit from the lies I tell myself. I've been choking down tears again, I'm forgetting how to breathe, toxic waste in my veins. When I was a kid, it turned you into a superhero. Now it's like a bad tattoo I gave myself. Ánimo perdido, destacado. Rejecting nature twisted up so bad that I corrupt the nearest to me. Bruises. Remember leaving bruises that are only mine. Getting my hair shook like I did when I was 5. Como uno de los Inca and Laura that put the cuernos to his wife and she grabbed a big old Indian head and scratched and pulled his fucking hair out. I drank myself to death last night. Quiero esa cara que conocí, que nunca pude imaginar. The only S-curve I really remember. Playing soul in La Racola, I see her now and then. Eyes flash like hers, that arch to me or you that she did. Nobody has laughed yet, though. La Bella, mi primera tentación. O más bien, my favorite, not mine. Saturday night is greedier than me. I was born into this, and I blew it. Like a true Mexica, I had only sun and nuts. Sol y duende, como gitano. It was old Instagram orange and blue. Hipster Polaroid expired film memories. Yeah, it was the American beauty of laughter and tears. That way that it happens when Chicago existed. That gets St. Patty's Day drunk. And the only colors in the hood are neon, kush, white shirt, los gritos of moms y madres, clinic grade, drop-in shelter pride. All the memories I have are dull roars of violence I was gonna do.
the every real nonstop stories of leaders of blood loss. They're in the 9 o'clock stop, trying to get a pint and some papers. I am a punk. I write to make sense of it all. Borinquen. Se cerró el Borinquen está cerrado. Hasta el yunque, me lo van a cerrar. Ya me quitaron el surgeon de fades. Me quitan el sabor de lechón. El Borinquen está cerrado. Se cerró el Borinquen. ¿Qué tragedia estamos esperando? Como siempre, en el bus de la California, que nunca llega cuando debe. Ídolos falsos, internet falsos, policías falsas. Los perros corren en las calles, los cerdos protegen para otros. Esquinas y banquetas. ¿Dónde compraron mi latte de Mirelac por $1? Se ha hecho unas donas de lujo, majadera, pero a gente de ojo redondo, pelón y sin vergüenza. En lugar de la bodega de manteca y de la botánica, llegan smoothies y un bar and grill que no conoce a risa profunda, ni sabe cómo batallar. No toleran ni fastidio. La gente ya no trabaja. Estamos aquí de servicio. Se cerró el Borinquen. El Borinquen está cerrado. Un taller de mecánica donde mataron a un joven y ni siquiera una ofrenda existe. Se me está haciendo otro condominio. Y yo no aguanto los que no me dejen invitar. Este frío, este cambio de clima, el climate change en abril, si es un castigo de los 6 violaciones contra la tierra, pero también este es un castigo que se mandó a nuestra gente por tolerar el gabacho y el backpack. Párale. Estos huevones de la cultura que nomás saben 5 del mar. Oh. Pero no saben lo que pasó en mis historias, ni de las de ellos mismos. Hablando de déspotas cuando ellos mismos son los terroristas de toditito del pinche mundo. Se quitó la lavandería, the laundromat, y me ponen otra cafetería que se quiebra en 6 pinches meses porque no es suficiente trendy. Caminan entre nuestras calles con su pelo sin vergüenza, con sus perros con colas altas, sin vergüenza, haciendo a nosotros pasar por otro lado de la calle, de la ciudad, con sus juguetes, disfrutando de mi vida, de estas nuestras vidas. Se cerró el Borinquen. El Borinquen está cerrado. ¿Qué nos pasa, Humboldt Park? Los vendidos están ganando. Han ganado. ¿Dónde más nos queda? Yo quiero un lugarcito, niño. Por siempre viene con bala y droga. Cuando nosotros estamos componiendo el barrio y disminuyendo las lágrimas de las madres, vienen porque hay oferta. En lámina y madera, piso y pared. Se cerró el Borinquen. El Borinquen está cerrado. Nuestras calles están rotas, se ponen horrible. El bus
sigue corriendo cuando quiera. Mira, ahí viene el California. ¡Qué milagro! Solo ha pasado una pinche hora. Las calles les faltan ambiente y música. Están frías estas calles. Se cerró el borinquen está cerrado. Las mochilas, los gabachos, con sus reglas bien rectas y lindas. Puras reglas. ¿De quién? De ellos. By the way, that poem was budgeted to find Humble Park.
I'm learning Spanish slowly, so, but good to know.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses, and we forgive those who trespass against us, and deliver us from evil. Golden light, silver streamers, joys, laughter, music, song on the door. The city. With masquerades and parades and politicians, Christians, all around do-gooders, flash their smiles plus miles of sympathy. A symphony of promises for the unwanted, the unrich, the systematically oppressed, the educationally repressed. The city, with modern highways crisscross through your heart, keep it for a part, well, you know who, so that tourists don't have to see terrible housing conditions or neighborhoods in which you know who lives. Golden light, silver streamers makes us all just happy dreamers, taking time to die in our daily misery. Surrounded for a night in a deluge of acceptance, a game of pretense. Our pride within our souls is slowly chipped away, 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 until it fades away. The city, impregnated with the Mexicanos living in the urban renewal barrios, which will no longer be, seems to me, barrios. The renovation, rejuvenation is not for them to enjoy, but for the son of the oppressor, no matter. Golden lights, city lights, as a masses are living in your shadow, playing a mythical golf and racquetball in the barrios and ghettos, as a non-colored children grow up in the fantasy of the city. See you next Monday. Listen, boys, let's turn the jukebox and let's get fire! right. That's it.